Firstly, I'm counting my blessings, sir, to be very honest, because I started very early, as you said. I used to play the piano from the age of 3, and I learnt Western classical piano. Then what happened was I was making music in school and college with my bands, different kinds of bands. It was a Carnatic band, then it was a rock band, then it was a metal band, so all over the place. So that's how different types of music came into me. But throughout this time, making music for films was the ultimate goal, from high school onwards. So at that time our aim was, by the time you turn maybe 30, I should score music for a film. That was the aim in my head when I was in probably 8th or 9th standard. But I used to make music every day, in the sense, in the nights, once school is done and once all your classes are done. So from then on itself I started making music in the nights. So that's how it began. When I was in college, I think during the second year of college, that was when the movie 3 happened. 3 was a special experience because I was not ready to take the plunge, because I hadn't assisted with any music directors before. I don't know the process. I just know the process that I am used to in my home. That's all I know. So when 3 happened, it was a great experience, and I actually told the makers that I don't think I'm ready for this. But then they had confidence, because we had already worked on short films before that. And 3 was a short film actually, which we made into a feature film, which Dhanush, Aishwarya and we did together. So when this happened, when they made it into a film, they said, okay, let's have Anirudh to do the music. But I was barely in second year college then, so I was scared. I said, no, this is too early. I don't know the process of it. Maybe I can even create a few tunes, but I don't know the process of it. But then I learnt on the job. And Kolaveri D was one song in an album which had 10 songs. The album of 3 had 10 songs which we had already made. Kolaveri was one among that. On my birthday, it's very funny, on my birthday on October 16th, 5 or 6 years ago, I was in Hyderabad for some work on 3, and I get a call saying that Kolaveri has leaked online. That was a shocker, because you wait for something, you want your whole album to come out, you want your full album to come out as your first album, but then some song is leaked. So I went online and I checked, and it was the first scratch rough version which we had made. So without any live instruments or proper recording, just jamming in the room kind of a. So I was almost pushed to tears, because that was a heartbreaker, because the song is something else, but the people are hearing the very rough version. It's like your raw footage. If you just see that, how can you understand the film? So immediately what we planned was, okay, we don't want people to hear the wrong version, let's release the correct version. But then our music label said, it's too late now to print CDs, you can't print CDs in 1 or 2 days. So they said, let's just release it online. For that time it was new, because releasing everything on YouTube, we didn't know that was a trend then. Only now it's a trend, but then that was a first. They said, we'll just release it online, digitally on YouTube. We were like, okay, we don't have a choice, let's do it. We'll put the blame on God and go for the rest. And then from that day onwards, there's been no looking back. I think we have been blessed, and it's been 14 films now in the last 5 years. And finally, as you rightly said, even I've been waiting to get into the Telugu music scene. There's been so much of love that we've been getting from here, starting from Kolaveri. So many songs people tell me when I come here, like Don Don and Aluma Dolma, and all my Tamil songs which people enjoy here, Tangame and stuff like that. So I'm very happy that finally I'm here, and I'm here with probably the best team that I could have hoped for. So I'm very excited, and that's why I started my speech by saying Andariki Namaskaram, because I'm very thankful to everybody more than anything else, and I hope that people welcome me with warm hands even here. Again, I'm very thankful, because for me in Tamil 5 years back, 3 was probably the best launch that I could have asked for. It was a musical, it had 10 tracks, and I got along so well with the makers. They let me be, and the freedom that I got was extraordinary. So that worked out really well. That's taken me to a place which I would have never hoped for. So here in Telugu movies, I was always waiting for that one thing which would blow me away, and I think that one person has been Trivikram sir, because he's been a dear friend more than anything else. We were supposed to collaborate before, and when he told me that his next movie with Pawan Kalyan, so I was very excited, and I think sync is something on a different level, because he just lets me be, and my kind of music, I'm always doubtful if people would accept it in another land. So I keep asking him, sir, is this okay for people here? But he's so encouraging, and I call him Guruji because whenever I meet him, I feel really positive and happy. I think that's what everybody will say of him, but I know him only from the recent past. And I've found a dear elder brother in him more than anything else. And with respect to PSPK 25, I'm so excited. The first teaser, Baitiko Chichuste, I think it's gone over the roof, and I was so happy with the response, because when you do something for the first time in a new language, you're always skeptical. Is this going to work? Are people going to like this? But then the number of covers that I'm seeing every day and the kind of response that I got for that, I think I'm very, very grateful, and people are waiting for the song to release as much as I am. And it's not just about Baitukochi. I think even the rest of the album, I'm very happy with the way it's come out. If I was happy with my first album 3 in Tamil, I think I've tried my best to give a best debut album here in Telugu as well. And that's not possible without the wavelength sync with the director. So I think Trivikram sir has been, what shall I say, he's been a blessing to me to have found him and to have collaborated with him in my first film. I think that's really, really great, and more than anything else, his musicology is also very interesting, in the sense the kind of sounds that he likes, the kind of different sounds that he looks for. I think that's what even I crave for. Both of us go towards the same goal, and he's just let me be, and whatever, when he explains something to me, he always explains in detail, and whatever I get in my head at that moment in time, I'll play it to him. Just whatever comes to me at that time, at the spur of the moment. And he always picks that spur of the moment, because I think he believes in that as much as me. Even me, whenever I make songs, whatever comes to me immediately at that point is what I'll take forward, because that's what I believe is true and from the heart. And I think he believes in the same thing, and he's believed in me, and I hope I'm able to deliver to his expectations. I hope I am, as much as the Telugu audiences. And obviously, for a first movie to do Pawan Kalyan sir and Trivikram sir's combination is again a dream come true, because it's probably the biggest film out of Telugu cinema coming out, and we've tried a different kind of album this time. It has breezy tracks, it has romantic tracks, it has songs for the hero as well. So I hope you all like it. I think firstly, as I said, to have been scoring music in this combination as my first film in Telugu is a great thing for me. And Pawan Kalyan sir, everybody knows what a big superstar he is all over the world, not only here, not only in Tamil Nadu, but all over the world. So as you asked, I don't think there's any pressure, because that's the great quality of Trivik sir. I met Pawan Kalyan sir at shoot, and he was very kind and very welcoming. He also mentioned welcome to the film world, and he's very happy that I'm on board. I told him that no, I'm very happy. So it was like a mutual respect that we had. And Pawan Kalyan sir, as everybody knows, he's a mass hero with a lot of expectations from the fans. So Trivik sir always never lets that pressure get to me. I think we work happily. We enjoy what work we do. We enjoy the music that I'm making. He enjoys the music that I'm making. I enjoy his film making. So it's a very awesome understanding that we have, and I think yeah, we are trying to cater to both the music lovers as well as the fans of Pawan Kalyan sir. So whenever the audio releases, I hope everybody listens to it. I would also like to mention special thanks to our producers Harika and Hasini Creations, because to have trusted me, to have brought me into the Telugu world, into such a big film as my first film. I think that requires a lot of guts, and I hope they are happy with whatever we are able to deliver. At the same time, I hope all of us together as a team are able to deliver a wonderful experience to all the cinema lovers this January. I think this land has been too kind to me, so it's better I disclose it. Also, I couldn't have asked for a better start than Pawan Kalyan sir and Trivikram sir's film as my debut. I think on this day, on my birthday, it would be right to say that I'm doing my next Telugu film as well with Trivikram sir, with junior NTR sir, who is the star in that film. So once this is done, we will be going to that. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. It's been a great 5 years into the movie industry. I couldn't have asked for more. This place that you have given me in just 14 films is something nobody could dream of. So all I can give back is just make more music, and here we are in another land, in another state, to deliver music. So thank you for the birthday.